But yeah, so what I thought we'd do today is, whenever anyone plays in this area, we always play as Ivar or Halfdan or Alfred or whatever else. Well, why not try playing as the person that everyone's picking on? So I figured it might be quite fun to start as Northumbria. Which, if it's not the hardest start in the game, must be close to the hardest start in the game, because we are going to start at war and heavily outnumbered by Jorvik and Jarl Ivar. I'm not even sure if this is actually doable. I've never tried. But I thought it'd be quite an interesting one to just spend a single stream trying. And also, it gives you a bit of an insight, which I know some people have asked before, and they kind of ask is, what do I do when I start out? How do I pick things? What do I... Well, this is going to give you a very good insight into how I make decisions and assess when I take over a new ruler what the priorities are. Now, I'm sure it's doable. It must be doable. So, but I've deliberately not looked into any way of seeing how it's doable, because I think it's quite useful for people to just see the brain process I go through when I try and work out whether a thing is doable or not. We may actually end up having to restart this, a couple of times, but we'll give it a go. So let me flag on Iron Man, because why wouldn't we flag on Iron Man? And let's just give it a go. Apparently I have tried it at some point. I don't remember trying it, but there we go. Right. So, you can see the initial and immediate problem. There are 10,000 angry Vikings over there. They are very angry at us. So I think what we're going to need to look at here is there's no way we can win both these wars. I think the best we can hope for is probably to status quo out of one of them. So that's probably what we're going to be aiming at. So we'll need to have a look at our territory here. So we personally control all of this land up here. So if I remember, Jorvik in their war is after this bit. And Jarl Ivar is after this bit. So, for that reason, the war we want to peace out of is the war with Ivar. Because that's going to leave us our personal holdings, and we're going to lose our non-personal holdings to the Jarl Halfdan, and then we'll have to worry about not getting eaten and murdered after that. You say you can win both. I'm not convinced you can unless you get the appropriate help from Wessex and Mercia. And at least from the other side, I've never once seen the AI do anything sensible in terms of helping in time. Because they always go to help in East Anglia first, and by the time they've finished in East Anglia, we'll be fucked, we'll be dead. But they've still got 5,000 troops each. I think you've got to remember that this lens, and actually let's have a look. What is our traits? I mean, I'm going to assume we're stupidly high on intrigue. Okay, we've got all of that. That's not useful to us. This track is useful to us. I feel like we're going to get stabby and kidnappy. I think we step back, we try not to die, and then we get stabby and kidnapping. What have we got in our inventory? Oh, we have Excalibur. Well, let's assume that's going to get stolen from us pretty quickly. We have an intrigue of 30. Yeah, we're going to get stabby. We've got 3 stewardship. She is not that useful to us. But she would tip us into getting more domain. So for now, can we divorce her? No. Right, we can double scheme. We do have kids. They are already betrothed. How about you... Oh, you're already married. Why would you marry that woman? She brings us no value. And she got kidnapped by him. So our plan is to peace out both of these, but we'll surrender to Halfdan. I think murdering people is very much on our radar. In fact, I have a... Hang on. That's what we're going to try and do. If we can... Okay, provisional plan. Find a way to peace out Ivar. Lose our territory to Halfdan. Find a way to marry Saga the Truth Speaker. Pop out babies. Murder every single one of her brothers and her father, so she inherits Jorvik. Then our kid will inherit back all of the land we've lost. That's our provisional plan. Yeah, let's pin... She'll probably get married, so we might need to murder her husband as well. That's plan one. That's attempted first plan for how we're going to approach this. Because I think sometimes there's no harm in losing territory to gain territory. Like, sometimes you have to take a step back. The thing we just need to avoid is not getting into a death spiral. We may also, in the meantime... There's no point plotting to kill Halfdan or Ivar yet. We need Halfdan alive for this plan to work, because we need to murder all of his children first. Are we technically at war with him? Yeah, I think we're going to be getting the at-war penalty on that. So we want the at-war penalty to go before we try and murder these, because that'll be giving us a minus 50%. I think in the meantime we might want to murder our wife. I'm actually not drinking digester. I need to update that command. Today's tea, courtesy of Bird and Blend, is Bell's Breakfast, which is a new tea. They've sent me a new batch of tea that turned up on Friday, so I am trying this for the first time now. It is a blend of Sri Lankan black, Kenyan black, Chinese black, rose petals, and natural flavouring. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's nice. That's a very kind of light, elegant... I'd call that a mid-morning tea. Like, the rose doesn't, and the flavourings don't overwhelm the black tea. That's really nice. Oh yeah, very tasty. I absolutely recommend that. Exclamation mark tea for the tea link. Yeah, it's really nice. It's like a solid black tea, but because it's got that little rose petal bit in it, it doesn't have the kind of slightly harsh aftertaste you can get on some black teas. It completely neutralises that and takes it out. That's lovely. Absolutely like that. That's lovely. Right. We're going to want some alliances. We're going to want better children. Let's murder our son's wife. We'll worry about our wife in a bit. For now, she is actually mildly useful because she is giving us a tiny bit more domain. I have tried floral teas. I'm not normally a huge fan of them, but the nice thing about this Bird and Bend partnership with them sending me stuff is it's forcing me to try teas I wouldn't normally try, and I'm finding I really like a lot of them. Can we kidnap our daughter back? Oh, we can't, 'cause she's our kid, isn't she? Wait, how does that work? That's going to cost us piety and... Maybe we should just murder Jarl Sigurd. We can't murder any of the others until we've pieced out. Right, so we need to work out a way of status quoing Jarl Ivar. Now the easiest way and the only way we're going to pull that off, I think, is sieging his capital. Does your affiliate work for the EU site? I have no idea. Give it a go. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Like, buy good tea. Buying good tea is the priority. Yeah, but even if we kill him, it won't end the war. And the thing is, because we'll have the negative thing for it, I'd rather kill him after the war when we haven't got the at-war penalty. Because then we're just pretty much guaranteed, unless the game XCOMs us, we're guaranteed to pull it off. Because the risk here is we kind of do need to pull off these murder plots, I think, when we do try them. Because the cooldown on the murder timer is going to screw us, because it'll be longer than the truce timer, and they'll just attack us again. This is kind of what I mean about I suspect we might end up having to restart this runs a couple of times. Because I could see that being our problem. Right, do we know if he starts? He must start with some troops over here as well as the landed troops. Right, to a certain extent we'll treat this as our test. But this is attempt 1 at doing it this way. I want to know where they're going. I want them locked on sieges before we attempt this. You're going over there, so that's fine. Right, you're going over there, that's fine. Now this is only going to work if the AI is fucking stupid. And the AI is normally fucking stupid. And we are going to want to command this, because we need to not get killed. Yeah, there's a bit where you can say who recommended you, just do that. Right. This is attempt 1. We might need to finesse this. Right, hang on, he's off somewhere like that. Let's chill here. Let him... Right, okay, he's landing. I want someone watching out all hours. And this is what might depend on it, is whether this is enough troops to actually besiege that. It is. 8 months. Come on, baby. See, there you go. Look, Merle Sigurd. We got discovered. Of course we did. Right, let's cancel that one. Right, this is going to depend on whether they come for us or not. Because if they don't, I think this will be enough for us to piece them out. He's only on -8 at the moment. I've not tried the Bird and Bend apple strudel. Right. 58%. He should white peace on that. He will accept. Right. Now, the question is whether we in any way try to bother fighting this, and I don't think we do. I think we... We captured Ivar's daughter. Okay, we have options. So if we surrender this, I don't think we die, because we were only in one of the wars, and we have to be in both of the wars to get Blood Eagled. Okay, we are alive, we are in positive income. We're now only one over our domain limit. We can probably give it away. Or we murder our wife. Okay, options. First things first. Okay, we're stable again. We're not dead. This is important. Right, you get steward. Spymaster. You got 19. You are absolutely being my spymaster, but I'd quite like you to like me. In fact, actually, one of the easiest ways to get you to like me is to give you something. Given that we're one over our domain, do we want to give him something? Because if we play this right, we're going to get all the other territory back anyway. So we could afford to give him something relatively shitty like Lanark. Oh, we give him Annan. That's terrible. How is that our capital? That's like the worst place ever. Surely Edinburgh should be our capital. Now, Edinburgh is the least terrible of those places. The main problem we got is it's being raided. But we can actually deal with that. Oh, I don't know, actually. We don't have a lot of troops. Alright, we'll give him Lanark for now. Because he's 17 years old. He's going to be around for a while. He's very happy now, and he's our spymaster. Marshal, you. We'll go for the levy size reinforcement. Control, well, we're going to need control in Edinburgh, but not yet. Taxes is probably our most useful thing for him at the moment. Chancellor. It doesn't really matter, they're all terrible. "69 troops, nice. 57, don't care about either of you, so we might as well give it to our son. And we'll put you on domestic affairs. Actually, no, we'll put you on foreign. Do we murder our wife? Hang on, let's look at cultures. Cultures might help us here. Ooh, hang on. We're Cumbrian. We could convert to Cumbrian. Is there value in us converting to Cumbrian as a culture? It allows concubines. Highland warriors would really help us. Stalwart defenders would be really useful. Can you cultural convert in wartime? Can anyone remember if you can culture convert in wartime? Hang on, I want to try something. we're keeping, that's our main save here, but I want to try something. Right, this is non-Iron Man. This is just a test of the thing. Can you move your capital in wartime? I don't think you can. I think that might be the issue. Yeah, you can't change your realm capital at war. So I can't culturally convert to Cumbrian. The reason I was asking that, and this is really super cheesy, is you only start 21 off of white peace, and because they have to occupy your lands first, that normally ticks up to about -8 before they manage to take anything, which if we were Cumbrian, because we'd have the plus benefit to taking peace, might actually trip us, which would be the biggest, cheesiest bug ever, and I'd have to do a video about it, and I'd hate myself for doing a video about it, but I'm glad it doesn't work. Because that would essentially be instant, here's how to instantly peace out as Northumbria without losing any land. But this is why we look, this is why we test these things. This is why we test these things. Right. So compared to Anglo-Saxon, I think Cumbrian is looking pretty attractive. We don't want Saxon elective law. I assume we're Anglo-Saxon, are we? Yeah, we are. City keepers is meh. Herds, I mean, yeah, okay, we get housecarls, but we can get that culturally by doing other things. I think we convert. There's another reason I think this will work. Oh, hang on, how close are we to divorce? -90. Okay, watch this. Watch this, chat. Ah, still -90. That shouldn't be the case, surely, because this allows concubines. That should drop the percentage on that. Because it should be count as the Pope hating that we can do multiple marriages. My agents have acquired a discreet powder which leaves no trace when dissolved in drink. Actually, before we do this, you should be on that. That's an interesting way to see the massive difference that makes, by the way. Look, he's giving us a whole extra, pushing us to 95s on it. The servants responsible for refilling and handling Bergfled's cup have been bribed to look the other way, and all that remains is my approval to smuggle the poison into our next refreshing drink. A toast to Bergfled's health. Bergfled is dead, killed by deep draught of spiced wine. My agent slipped poison into her goblet and watched it dissolve without a trace. Only when her throat swelled shut did she realise something was wrong, but by then it was far too late. Fortunately, my agent slipped out well before the effects of the poison revealed that something was afoot. Right, we can now marry our heir to someone. Now, the other thing we can do here is we do have Auslug here, who is Ivar's daughter. If all of his children were to die in an accident, I just don't think that's the one we want to inherit. We want to cheese ourselves onto... Right, first things first, can you start liking me, please? Or we could just kill you. No, we need to start getting murderous on... Right. That's a low chance. I think we start on this and see if we can pull it off. The other thing we could do is, do we go Norse? Do we go Sartre? You probably still wouldn't marry her to us. We do need to start killing these guys before they get kids. Let's ransom Jarl Ivar's kid. Let's YOLO it on kidnapping Saga. Problem is there's no agents on it. Right, we got 974. I'm tempted to see if we can beat them. I don't think it's guaranteed, but we might pull it off. We've got a decent commander. Yeah, we are going to beat him. That's fine. I'm going to drop this to 3 because we've got a lot to do. Right, we're going to win that battle. We can then take the other raiders. We are losing money at the moment. I think we do move the capital to Edinburgh. Right, we're going to Edinburgh because it's a better city. And then... Ooh, hello. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's a lot of gold, though. I mean, that's going to put us up to 41% success chance. It's annoying that he's not up for it. If we have to run this again, we might try and fabricate a hook on some people first. Let's pay for her. Because we're going to get a bit of gold out of doing this. Get intercepted comms, which is scheme power plus. Yes, we might pull this off. Yeah, problem is we're not going to generate hooks fast enough to do this. Right, that gave us a little bit of gold back, and then we can disband the troops. What we do need to do is get you working on improving control in Lothian. Actually, we could kind of do with culture converting our capital. How long is it going to take you to do that? 9 years, yeah. And you can disband. So we are still losing gold, but not much. So we're running at 50-55. It's possible. It is possible. Really wish we could divorce our wife. Right, positive gold. That's what we're talking about. Good morning, Nakora. So we've got a stable little kingdom here. The problem is we're going to get smacked around by everyone around us if we don't deal with this quick. We need an alliance. We murdered our son's wife, didn't we? Can you not be wounded, please? Bavarian, Tuscany, Upper Burgundy. I mean, that's worth kind of doing. Just because the AI will see it as numbers. And that's useful. Yeah, my commentary style is very different from NJW. Histofacts. Ooh, okay. We can give you a histofact. Christ, what would be a good one? Let's have a think. Oh yeah, here's a really interesting one that I discovered the other day. And related to my plight of trying to get my cat to try and learn how to use the cat flap. It is generally accepted that Sir Isaac Newton invented the cat flap. Like, of the many, many things he has invented, I think one of the things that is probably the most useful is the cat flap. So yeah, there you go. Isaac Newton, inventor of the cat flap. So we desperately need this. If this abduct works, we're on to a winner. I think we've got a good thing going on if this abduct scheme works. He did lose a lot of money on tulips. Which is that classic thing of smart people being relatively easy to con. So we could get... Good Omen is going to give him a health boost. But he grows more wary. Can we just bribe our bishop to like us? No, we need the gold, because we're probably going to need it for schemes. Still, I'd love it if we could have someone else on this, but we can't. What's our wife's intrigue? 9. I think what we will do is, just before that fires, we'll flip her onto intrigue support. Because every little's going to help here. Like, the game is going to fuck us. Right, trust me, the game is going to fuck us. Because the game always fucks us. But you never know. One of my agents has acquired a deadly spider and arranged for a servant to hide it in Earl Siegfried's bed before dark. All they need is my go-ahead and he will be as good as dead the moment the spider strikes. Wave your murder spiders, chat. Wave your murder spiders. Oh dear, how sad, Earl Siegfried is dead by the lethal bite of a deadly spider. The spider struck not long after he retired to his chambers, and although guards were called, no one could do a thing to save him. Thankfully, spiders do not talk, so the attack cannot be traced back to me. How sad, how sad, oh dear, how sad. Right, 4 months on that. Next kid. Oh no, he's illegitimate, so I don't think we need to kill him. No, he is. He's the next heir. So we need to kill these two, basically. Because, pretty certain Jarl Deer the Stranger is illegitimate. Quite handy being good at murder. Right, how long on this? Because we want to flip just before 3 months. Gain informants, nice. Ooh, we might. Ooh, we're into the positives. Right, let's take the temporary hit on this. Now we find out whether the game's going to fuck us or not. We got her! We got her! Okay. We need to kill our wife. Do we need to kill our wife? No, we can just take her as a concubine. We can do that straight away. I do think we want to marry her. If we... Oh, do we murder our wife and then just marry her, release her and instantly marry her? Do we want to gamble on keeping her in prison that long? Honey. I need to kill you, honey. We can give her a job. If we give her a job, she shouldn't go home to Daddy, should she? Because she's got no reason to go home to Daddy unless she becomes the heir. Yeah, dear, thank you very much for helping us abduct your replacement. We can always try this again. So let's try it this way. Saga, I would like you to do all of those things. And you are going to absolutely hate me. But that'll tick down. And I am going to give you a court roll. Can I give you a court roll? I think I can only appoint a physician, can't I? Because we don't have a court. She is not up for seducing. I like that she sees it as an opportunity, though. Yeah, converting to insular would do it, but I don't have the piety. I kind of just reckon... Can I not appoint her as court physician? Yeah, I can. I can appoint a bunch of people. Antiquarian. She'd be a good court tutor. There you go. That should stop her leaving. She's got a role now. I mean, she will be a very good steward. I can't appoint her as a steward because of misogyny. Good morning, Jake Sykes. Right, so we have kidnapped future wife. We need to murder current wife. And we continue to work on his other kids. Can we sway her up? Yes, because we could really do with her liking us. If we can get her to like us, we can seduce her. So let's sway her. We don't need to keep her around for long. We only need her to not leave for a year. I mean, look, minus 30 for abducting her. Look, what's a bit of abduction between friends? Right, so we need to not get XCOM'd on this one. Otherwise we're just going to have to imprison her and kill her. Had this game for a few months, but never know if I'm playing it right. Seemed to go months without actually doing anything. I started in at 867 in Desmond. Any tips would be amazing. So, thing to remember is you are playing a Dynasty simulator, and that means it does kind of run a bit slower. So don't assume you're going to do everything with your starting character. It is, to a certain extent, about... So you'll notice I'm playing this on speed 4. So it is about kind of what you do overall and how it all goes. We don't need to send him that gift because we're already at 95%, so there's only negatives to us doing it. The other thing you can do, yes, exactly, there you go, the Corrupt's just linked it for you there, is I've put together a full guide that you can kind of play along with if you want to play along with, that just talks you through all the different kind of base things to do, and it follows the person in the Epirus, which I think is a more interesting start. The game starts you in Ireland, which is okay, but actually it does get a bit dull after a while, I find. Because you're like, okay, I've formed the Kingdom of Ireland, what am I doing next? You get a lot more interesting court politics and everything else if you start as a vassal somewhere like the Byzantine Empire. So let's try starting as Epirus and see what happens. Yeah, and that's a good way of describing it, Vera Johnson, as well, is that it's a game where you have long periods of planning things and doing things and then sudden bursts of activity. So we had obviously to get out of this war first time, and now we're quietly plotting and murdering. And never underestimate the benefit in, say, economically developing your areas, and I cover that a bit in the videos, is what to think about there and how to do that. Because CK3 has an enormous depth. It's a phenomenal game, but it's totally normal to not get a lot of that coming through. Yeah, and they will add a lot more. Right, I think we're going with scheme seduction power, because we're going to try and we do want our wife to love us when we get a new wife. With the recent upset among the peasants of Bamburg, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of Earl Godfred. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the Earl is passing through the streets. Time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. Oh dear, Earl Godfred is dead, beat and trampled by his own subjects. The agitated peasants went wild, seeing their liege riding through the streets, and tore both him and several of his knights from their mounts, beating them to death. How sad indeed, chat, how sad. But yeah, if there's specific things you have you struggle with a bit, Jake, just ask and I'll give you little tutorial bits. But yeah, I find that once you've kind of mastered the base bits of the tutorial, it is worth just trying and playing as something else, and the Mediterranean is quite fun. There's a lot more going on down there. And also, don't worry about losing. No, part of the whole fun of CK3 is losing. It's not about kind of, there is no end game, it is just seeing, it's the stories you tell on the way. Inheritance is painful, but it does kind of make sense. I think I've got one of the tutorial videos on inheritance and how to manage your inheritance. Croatia is good fun. What's pretty fun actually is if you starting as Heistine and becoming the King of Croatia, which is quite fun. I see he is off to Moray again, as per usual. Heistein's a fascinating character in historical terms. I should do a Twitter thread on Heistein at some point. Right, so now we want him to die. But I just want to see if our wife murder scheme... Oh no, because we're going to imprison her otherwise, aren't we? Let's start that scheme. Because we need to deal with Ivar, because he's going to come back for us. My agents have scheduled a journey for Petty Queen Ecgwin, which will take them through dark woods. All that is missing is a band of thugs that will tragically slay them in a highway robbery gone wrong. So I had a son on the game, and I've just had one with my new wife. Who will I play as my character dies? You will always play as your primary heir. So your other son is going to get some territory, and watch my inheritance video. Will give you. And they're only little 10-minute ones. I've tried to keep them short. But yeah, it'll probably be your first son. It's whoever shows up here. So if you click on your character, it'll tell you here it says player heir, and it means it. So you can also see what they're going to inherit if you hover over them. And if you don't lose the tooltip like I'm doing, because that should stick. You can see he's going to get my petty kingdom, Duchy Lothian, because I've only got one son, so he's going to get everything at the moment. He's also going to probably suffer from a tragic accident, or get himself disinherited, because we're going to want our other son to inherit. Oh dear, how sad! Petty Queen Ecgwin has left this world, sent off by a bandit's blade. As the travelling party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood. How sad! How sad! Again, stress. Ooh. Do that one. Right. Where are you? Saga! Congratulations, honey. Crushable Door and Jake Sykes, thank you both for the follows. That's very nice of you. Right, so we have now married her, and remember the reason we've married her is because when he dies, she should become the heir to the whole of Jorvik. Which means if Halfdan was to have a tragic accident, suddenly our wife would be the Queen of Jorvik. We now need to absolutely fuck with Jarl Ivar. How many murders are we up to already? A fair few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have killed 5 people since the game started. Yeah, let's get rid of Ivar so his duchy splits. Yeah. Ivar needs to have a tragic accident. Crushable Door! Thank you for converting from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. That is very generous of you. It is appreciated. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your new emotes. You will get to use them a fair bit because we are being somewhat murderous, let's be honest. They're going to raid us, and there's nothing we can do about it. Fuck you, Jihan. Saga is pregnant. Nice. Damn it! They've discovered our plot to kill Ivar. Does anyone want to come in on that? Ufkel really doesn't like Ivar. Come on in, son. The party's warm. Well, the water's warm, I suppose. Right, that solves that problem. There's honestly nothing we can do about this, and it's really annoying. You might be in need of some of my talents. No, because you don't like me. And I've already got a level 19 guy in Lanarkshire who's doing it. Yeah, Evolf has forgot the whole don't have a spy mastery once you dead rule. I don't need to spend the money on that because we've got a 95% chance. We need to work out what we're doing. He probably needs to get disinherited. How much is it going to cost us to disinherit him? We can afford to do it now. See what the Sprog pops out first. We're kind of hoping for a boy. Because I'd really like to not have to disinherit her. Not that it really matters. Because her kids aren't of our dynasty. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we're still at 95%. He's off to the woods as well. Oh, the woods can be such a dangerous place. And we're going to try and get Jarl Ivar with a mob. Ragnar is finally dead. And so is Jarl Ivar. We are murdering like hell here. Those woods are just full of bodies. I don't think he's going to take vows. He'll take vows? What the fuck, dude? What kind of idiot are you? Oh, he's reclusive. Oh, nice. We haven't got enough piety, though. Oh, that's annoying. Have we got enough gold to go on a pilgrimage? I mean, not that it really matters. I'd rather disinherit because it means we don't lose the alliance, which is quite useful to us at the moment. Right, Jarl Ivar's territory is split, so that'll help us out a bit. Motherfucker, I had a kid. Sorry, kid. It's nothing personal. I don't think we really need to, that's the thing. I think we're better off just spending the points and disinheriting him. Because I'd rather he pops out some kids and we get some more in the dynasty. And we can potentially give him some territory because we're going to get, theoretically might get some territory back out of this. Hello honey, how are you doing? We have a boy! We have a boy, chap! Do we maybe want to call him that, or do we want to give him some vowels in his name? He's not the best boy in the world, but he is a boy. Kinfile is a good name. Kinrig. No vowel name run. Fine. Yeah, we'll do a no vowel name run. No vowels allowed in names of children. He can be a kinfin. Yeah, you're only allowed vowels if you've got... You're only allowed as many vowels as you have inheritable traits. There you go, that's the run rule. Sorry, kid. We're not counting Y as a vowel here. It is to the Cumbrians, but it's not to us. Right, so all we need now is to kill a small child. We can still murder people. Do we want to murder anyone else? I feel like Heistine may be a problem for us, and is probably worth killing. He's going after Albany. Oh, I'll have to watch that later. I do have an NJP World sub. $69, dude. Let's try and deal with Heistine. I don't want to start on the Jarl because there's a risk we accidentally kill him before we kill the baby. Because if we start plotting to kill him, and then we have to temporarily stop plotting to kill him, we're going to have issues. Because it'll start the timer. Don't you dare fucking die yet. Ooh. Don't you dare die yet, player character. Do we feel this is an appropriate moustache for us? I don't feel like we look particularly dreadful, as in like full of dread. Also, our bishop still hates us. Maybe we should murder our bishop. Next one might like us. It's hard to find a man willing to raise a hand against an infant, but to find one willing to place a spider in the cradle is much easier. I watch my agent stuff with the deadly spider into a small bag and shiver. The thing is almost as big as its future victim. Wave your spiders around, chat. Wave your spiders around. And yes, today's tea is Bell's Breakfast, which is bloody lovely. It's a mix of different black teas with a slight kind of rose thing which takes the edge off. I am very much enjoying this and going to be asking for Bird and Blend to send me more. So you should buy it. Other streams will push energy drinks at you. I push nice healthy tea at you. It is very tasty. And remember, buying via my link helps the stream and keeps Bird and Blend sending me free tea and sponsoring me, so please do. Yeah, big poisonous spider problem in Northumbria. Big poisonous spider. Right, it's going to cost us 50. Which pushes us into debt temporarily, but he's not having any of my gold, so I don't want to lose a kid. God damn it! Oh, Bull is still alive. We just got XCOM'd. Right, we'll do it again. We can make them lose trust of each other. We'll gain court spies. I think court spies is more useful to us. Dunbar needs a bit of a control increase, so let's do that. We've got 6 years left on the cultural conversion. At least we're getting back towards profitability. Saga is hating us less, which is useful. Cask of wine. Actually, what's Saga's intrigue? Oh, only one, so it's not worth putting her on to assist with this. Right, 69% chance, chat. Nice. Count Heistine is dead, walled up, and soon to be forgotten. He followed me willingly, drunk on merriment and wine, into the cellar. After many glasses of fine wine, he fell readily asleep, and didn't even stir as I brought out a trowel and methodically bricked up the exit. Fortunately, no one seems to have noticed the queer new wall in my basement. So basically, the only person so far who has managed to avoid being murdered by us is this small baby. 78% chance he becomes a deviant. Useful. That's our spy master. Don't be wounded. We need you. Oh man, don't get deserting levies. We were so close to breaking even. Saga is prego again. Jarl Halfdan is trying to kill us. Right, that is a problem. Because I bet you any money he's got a good chance of pulling it off. Can we flip our spy master to disrupt schemes? And it's not going to... Yeah, we're still on 95%, so let's do that. Yeah, but now you see why I didn't start to murder him. Because if I'd started to murder him and this failed, we'd have been in trouble. So we needed to wait. Do we want fertility? We don't really need anything on these anymore, do we? Because we're only 2 murders away from being where we need to be. I don't really want to be much more fertile now because it's now problematic if we throw out too many kids. Yeah, Dark Insights probably. I'd like to flip onto one of the others, but we can't do that yet. Yeah, look, we've just... All we did to Jarl Halfdan is abducted his daughter, converted her to Christianity, married her, and then murdered all of his kids, and hopefully about to kill his grandkid. I don't see why he's got an issue with us. If there's one thing Earl Bowie in particular cannot resist, it's his favourite treat. His next sweet snack will be 1 part pudding and 1 part potent poison, forgotten by my agent in front of the child. A bon appetit. Oh dear, Earl Bowie is dead. He swallowed the bait. Poke rounce and all. Pokerons? In no time at all, he was clutching at his throat, wheezing for air before collapsing into a small heap on the ground, never to get up again. Right. That means Saga has just popped off because she is now the Earl of something. Yeah, 7 stress for killing a baby is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Saga will come in, but we could use the hook. Might as well use the hook. Because I really want to flip to stewardship, so we're back above our domain limit. Oh, nice work. You had a daughter. Ooh, she's better than our son. She's better than our son. She did get quick. She needs to not... Oh no, she's allowed a vowel because she's got an inheritable trait. She's allowed 1 vowel. I'm not calling her Dennis. She can give me Mabin. Jorvik's expanding. Jorvik can go expand. I'm quite happy for Jorvik to expand. Right, we're at 95s and we got 7. Yeah, we'll do that. We want Saga liking us. Shocker! I wonder who could possibly be... Right, watch the game now actually pull this off. Watch them pull it off. Daughter falls ill. Stupid game. Watch it then manage to kill me with a 5% chance. Oh yeah, I mean, like, we are very much playing this in line with his historical personality. Let's be honest. My agents have acquired a discreet powder which leaves no trace when dissolved in drink. The servants responsible for refilling and handling Jarl Halfdan's cup have been bribed to look the other way, and all that remains is my approval to smuggle the poison into his next refreshing drink. A toast to Jarl Halfdan's health. Oh dear, how sad! Jarl Halfdan is dead, killed by a deep draught of spiced wine. My agent slipped the poison into his goblet and watched it dissolve without a trace. Only when his throat swelled shut did he realise something was wrong, but by then it was far too late. Fortunately, my agent slipped out well before the effects of the poison revealed that something was afoot. How sad, chat, how sad! How sad! Halfdan is dead. And if I've got that right, that is our wife. She is the Jarl of Jorvik. She has 5,900 troops. She is allied to us. And our player heir is the heir to the Duchy of Lothian, the petty kingdom of Brenneck, and the Jarldom of Jorvik. And that is how we do a Northumbria start. Let's play this on and see how well we can do with it. But that, hopefully also that's a good bit of a demo in terms of don't think you have to fight to win everything. Like, if you think about it, we've just done that. We've just done that and we fought exactly one battle. Counter-invade the Norselands. That's something we could do. This is essentially Northumbria's revenge. Do we become the King of Sweden? Or the King of Norway? Of course, it could all go terribly wrong. Don't you have to do Kingdom of North Sea? Don't you have to be tribal for that? Denvek, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. 7 months. Thank you very much. Do we get any interesting stuff as no, we don't as Cumbria. We could potentially become Danelaw. I think we could do Danelaw. Need to be a bit more famous than we are, but we're not far off. Right, I think we flip. Do we now flip off of... I mean, there are... How many more sons of Ragnar are alive? Because I feel like we should now kill all of Ragnar's sons. Just because we can. Like, this is our ultimate revenge against Ragnar, is not just killing him in our dungeon, but murdering all of his sons who tried to avenge him. We're already disrupting schemes. That was what I worked out, is we could do it enough. So we are already back on disrupting with our Spymaster. But that was also why I didn't want to flip off of Intrigue lifestyle until we were ready. That would give us +3 stewardship. Would that flip us over 5? It would make us 5, so that would actually push us back onto our domain. I mean, technically our man in Kiev didn't do anything against us, because he's actually Halfdan's son, and he wasn't involved in the war. But it'd be Sigurd Snake in the Eye and Uber, who I think is in Westmoreland. Right. Let's flip to stewardship. Which puts us back onto our domain limit. Because we've lost our wife bonus because she's now an independent ruler in her own right. He is probably going to be our heir. Although she's dying of consumption. If she dies of consumption, we might want to send our heir into the downstairs nursery. Because Mabum would be a better ruler. We'll see how they educate out. You executed your wife and daughter-in-law, got an alliance with the Welsh and abducted Saga, beat Halfdan with the aid of the Saxons. The rest is very similar. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you can pull off getting the AI to do anything useful, I'm sure you can also do it military. I just like dealing in more certainties. So yeah, I think this way is a good way of doing it. But like basically our heir is now in line for all of that, which is perfect. But I'm not even convinced we want to go to war for stuff. I think we just educate the kids up and go for a stable transition. Jorvik is probably going to get fractious. Right, let's kill the remaining sons of 5166. But I'm pretty certain no one's plotting against us anymore. If we flip to... As long as we flip to that just before we go, what's that going to take us to? 6782. Yeah, we'll give it a go. So let's leave him on, because we can flip at the last minute, so he stays on disrupt for now. I think we need to kill our bishop. I'd really like to get a bishop that likes us. Yeah, the plot against us ended. I presume it basically attempted and failed, because it had 5 and 10% chances. We're good on control. 4 years left on the cultural conversion. Is our kid Cumbrian? Saga actually has nice traits. I think we get Saga to educate our kid and bring him up Norse. That's true. If Jarl Halfdan was the main plotter, then it would have ended as well. I've noticed various inconsistencies and omissions in the tax records for Dunbar. It's clear these errors cannot be simple mistakes. Someone has been embezzling funds. Let's investigate discreetly. We do need some knights. We're only one short though, so... Kinfin is a calm child, so he's going to get a stewardship boost. That is actually quite useful for us. I think we get Saga to bring him up and convert him to Norse, because then we can get the Norse men at arms. Which would be very nice. Gained level of fame from discovering embezzling, yeah. I'd love to do, maybe we do a Cumbrian Norse hybrid culture. We just need to not die until that kid is ready and we've inherited everything. So our murders are coming off. This is good. They're going to try and get Earl Uber murdered by peasants. Before we do that, sir, do you mind helping out? Damn it! He escaped. Which means I think we can't do it for... I can't remember how long that puts us on. Well, our new bishop hates us just as much, but he is a slightly better bishop, so... we might have to just sway him. We're still swaying Saga, though. She almost likes us. I want her to like us before we stop swaying her. Saga! Are you shagging around? Saga! She's been shagging my spy master! Double gasp! EastEnders theme. I think we forgive her just this once. It only happened once, that's what they all say. I'm not murdering my spy master, he's too good, and he likes us. I forgive you this time. Because it brings her up to -9, so... It's worth it for the opinion game. Like, he really likes us, he's not going to try and kill us. So... I think that's fine. We could really do with a freaking priest that likes us. Can we kill them? Yep, we can. Bit of free gold. God damn it, our daughter recovered from consumption. Oh, new bishop. He's still decent, but... See, I really want to sway him. I really want to sway him. I just want him liking us, because we're getting negatives off of this. Lothian is 3 years off cultural conversion, so that's useful. We can murder, can't we? Let's murder... We've got another son of Ragnar to murder. Can't use that until 877. Did we actually accidentally cancel one on that? Or did... Oh no, we failed, didn't we? He discovered it. That was one of the first ones we tried. Yeah, better bishop, but he likes us less. It's true. Right, do we need to worry about anyone around us? I don't think so. I think we're all right. So, chat, remind me in 77 that we can kill Jarl Sigurdur. We can go for King Bjorn, can't we? Let's go for King Bjorn. Now, this is going to depend on agents, I suspect. No, that's not worth it. 10 on that is not. She probably has converted back to a Sartru, because she'll need to hold the territory. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We only force converted her because we needed to keep her around. And whatever she does that keeps a hold of that territory so that it's intact for us, our kid, to inherit, I'm fine with. Just spend some of that. I'm not convinced we'll pull this off. I'm not, because I don't think it would increase this enough to make it worth spending gold on him. Now, do we get Saga to educate? I think we get Saga to educate both of these kids. The blathering King Bjorn is at war. He's currently camped in Finland, and sources tell me that he'll pick up more camp followers soon. So we can fuck his armies up. Or we can gain progress. We'll fuck his armies up. I do like that we're basically just fucking with them. Right, come on the murder spiders. We've only got a 43% chance of this, but let's give it a go anyway. It worked! King Bjorn is dead. Oh, he died cursing our name. Yeah, whatever. We are doing very well for Dread. So that basically means that we've got 2 surviving. Let's pin them. Saga now likes us, so I think we probably want to flip to getting our priest to like us. Oh, yeah, okay, we're a murderer, so what? We murdered a pagan, you should like us for that. Yeah, we're now a murderer. I mean, to be fair, we've been a murderer for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've killed 12 people so far. Right, you are now 5. I think we get you onto a stewardship focus. And we want Saga to educate you. She's at war. Who's she at war with? The Jorvik conquest of the Earldom of Breffni. We could go Norse. We could go Sartru. Right, can you raise him and cultural convert him? Yeah, we'll do that, because we don't really need the hook on her anymore. And she got pensive as well, nice. The Italian claim on the kingdom, yeah, have fun. Have fun with that. And can you educate Mabin and also culture converter? Scorbut has redeemed a histofact. Ooh, histofact. Oh, we were doing cat facts, weren't we? Let's do another one. Pope Gregory IV once declared war on cats because he felt they were instruments of Satan. So he just literally just declared war on the cats. I think it was in about like the 13th century. Cats won, obviously. Yeah, I don't think this war's going to end well for you, Bavaria. You have fun. Right, stewardship. I think we want payment for hooks. And we want to start fabricating some hooks on people. Alf! Give us a hook. Pope! Give us a hook. Is that more or less embarrassing than losing to emus? I think it's probably less embarrassing, because you'd pretty much back cats to win in any war. Right, 12 months on cultural conversion of that. Is that enough? Yeah, it's 450 there, we can beat that. We need to start thinking about what territory we're keeping, which is probably Lothian. So we probably do want to build some buildings here. But in the meantime, we don't want the river crossing penalty. Go kill them, please. I think we just gained a piety off of that. Just free piety, why wouldn't we? That's my second favourite fact about my country. After the time we named an aquatic centre after the Prime Minister we lost. Yeah, go for it. Oh, he's really suffering over there, isn't he? Oh, was that the one who ended up on the beach and then went swimming and never came back? I forget his name. We want Ethelred to gain opinion of us because he's our spy master. Right, do we probably want to build some buildings here? Let's dump down some military camps. Normally I'd go eco buildings first, but I think it is useful for us to have more men at this point. Because our income's going to jump slightly when promote culture finishes. I'd really like to get a bit of Norse territory so we can hybridize now. If he wasn't allied to... Maybe he needs to die. But then he inherits. Oh, but he's only got that alliance. I've started a series of vicious rumours against King Alfred. None of them are true. Decline them as obvious lies they are. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll go with that. We threatened the Pope. Would you like to give me some gold, Mr. Pope? And you, Alfred. Thank you very much. Your donation is much appreciated. Is man Norse? Man is Gaelic. But if man inherited Dyflin, we could use Dyflin to do it. Yes, the British politician who did the walk into the sea thing, I can't remember his name. He was a Labour politician in the 70s, in the last Labour minority government back then. He did it to avoid a whole bunch of debts and everything else, and he basically did the walk into the sea and then turned up again about 6 months later, I want to say, and ended up in prison. Oh, hey, look, I think our elder died. Died of internal injuries, so we only have Jarl Sigurdor to kill now. Maybe we kill him. Let's kill him. John Stonehouse. Yeah, I think that's it. Right. We are murdering. Hey, look, it's an ugly baby.
Thank you for the wonderful content. Hope to see you stick around.
Oh, thanks, Doncaster98. Very nice of you to say. I'm not going anywhere. I mostly stream for fun. I think that's the thing. Is the important thing is to realise that unless you're having fun doing it, don't do it. Oh, there's a fresh naan place around the corner from us, like just a little naan stand, and they just do fresh naan bread. And sometimes I'll just wander down there and just get a naan for lunch, just like a plain naan or a garlic naan. Absolutely lovely. Right. You haven't actually got a lot of money, but why not? Are we at war with Italy? I think we're at war with Italy. Yeah, we're at war with Italy. Doubt we have range on the Byzantines. Nah, keema naans. I don't mind keema naans, but I like my naans pretty pure. Oh, hang on. We won't do another fabricate because we must be close now to being able to murder him. 2nd of June. Remind me on the 2nd of June, chat, that we can do that. Promote culture is finished in Lothian. Do me some more promote culture. Because I think it's worth us getting all of this converted. Heistine is dead. I killed him. It's just that actually Asturias has gone for Nantes, I think. I assume they did a whole religious war to get it off of Heistine's kid. Because Heistine's kid won't have had his special units after we killed him. We are being raided. You, sir, can fuck right off. Say hello to my little friends. Oh, fresh bread, man. Bring it, kids. Yeah, you better run. Kinfin has gone Norse. Nice. Oh, yeah, well spotted. Murder time. Nom 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 nom. Can we actually get anyone to help on this? Because we might pay for it. Yes, useful. 16. That's a decent investment. With bread this good, like the Turkish one, I don't even bother putting butter on it. It's just lovely bread. You can kind of see why people used to just have a bit of bread for lunch in like the Middle Ages and stuff. Right, we're swaying still quite effectively. We've got a good amount of gold. That's still building. Which we're probably going to keep hold of Dunbar because it's coastal. Kelso I'm less worried about. There's less things within it, whereas Dunbar is useful. Let's get a trade port down. Yeah, sure. What do you need, honey? How are you losing so many troops in that? Oh, you're fighting wars in Ireland is the worst for this. Supply in Ireland is awful. One thing we need to watch out for, it might be in our interest to kill Alfred. There's a market they have twice a year near where my wife is from. There's a stand there that fresh breaks this thin sort of bread in the traditional northern Swedish style. Oh, lovely. Chat, did we kill Alfred? Important question. Or... I'm increasingly leaning towards Mabin inheriting, but it does require our other daughter to die first. Which isn't necessarily going to happen. Like, obviously we're working on Ragnar's sons first, but... Just wondering if we marry... We could essentially murder our way into our kid. Our grandkid inheriting Wessex. It's totally doable. And kind of one of my worries is Alfred going after our wife. Because she's got, she's lost so many troops now on this war. The Cumbrian culture has forsaken the concubines tradition. Interesting. So who's head of Cumbrian culture links? Is it not us? Petty King of Strathclyde. See, Mercia I'm not massively worried about because it's got a kid ruler and she's ugly. Because she's not going to marry, she'll demand a matrilineal marriage. We can't force her to marry. I suspect that's the only thing stopping Wessex from going after Jorvik at the moment, is they don't share a border. But it doesn't mean they won't. It doesn't mean they won't go after her. I mean, we're 54. Oh, I will try the tip mod. I'll do it on a mod Monday. Here, have some gold. Charles, do you want to pay me for that hook? 8! Motherfucker, get some money, you fool. I took tyranny for that. Petty King Ruin has now got an unpressed claim. Do we worry about that? We do kind of worry about that. I think Petty King Ruin needs to meet an accident. I don't want a cart pond. We're going to try and wall up Jarl Sigurdur. Give it a go. Jarl Sigurdur is dead, walled up, and soon to be forgotten. May rest in peace. Right, have we actually managed to kill all of Ragnar's kids. Ragnar's kids are dead. Rip Ragnar's kids. Frankie is such a pain in the arse though. Like, I don't think we'd really want to inherit it. Like, the only bit we'd kind of maybe want to inherit is Neustria, because we're going to go Norse, and then we could actually found the Normans. Which would be quite fun. Go early Normans. But he's not got any kids. Thing is, I'm still not unconvinced our daughter might not rule. I'm legit waiting to see which of these kids turns out better. How have you not won? Why did you get off the siege when you had the AI, man? Right, is there anyone else we do want to kill? Anarwald here is potentially a threat. Mercia is getting stronger. She's only allied to Bedford, so that's fine. That's her sister. I don't think that's a problem. I think probably go extort subjects. Like, at this point, the gold is just really useful to us. It's kind of in character. Edinburgh, we will build maybe go trade port next. I'm not convinced we want this Irish territory. This is the dude we're trying to kill, isn't it? No, we're not trying to kill him at the moment. We should be trying to kill him. Oh, did we fail at it? That's annoying. Let's try and poison him. Oh dear, he's dead. How sad. Saga is prego. That could go well or badly. We'll see. Thing is, we have got enough renown now to disinherit if we need to. Or we fabricate... we can't fabricate hooks on our own kids, can we? Oh, you get hooks on them, so we might be able to persuade one of the kids to take holy orders, but I doubt it. You go kill them. 1200 is a good total. It does mean we're going to get raided by these assholes periodically. But it does also mean these minor raiders can't get away with it. Is it yours? How very dare you say that about my wife? How very dare you? We're really struggling to sway our priest as well. I mean, to be fair, we are an awful human being. Not entirely surprised. Damn it, Charles. You can't be a Bedware, you can't have vowels. You're not allowed vowels because you're rubbish. Yeah, we might need to make one up. There you go, you can be groggy. And do we keep him around? The main issue we've got to watch for is if Saga dies, he's going to get some stuff, and we don't want that to happen. So I think we might just preemptively disinherit him. Because he is very much a spare. Mind you, that means he still technically inherits off of her, doesn't he? He's going to get a bunch of stuff in her territory. We might just have to prison baby him. That was a bit of a waste. Into the downstairs nursery with your kid. It's nothing personal. It's not you, it's me. Stranger is bought before me. Avaricious, you don't see that very often. Nice. She's completed 2 tracks to get that. And she's a gardener. Damn it, if we could actually appoint her to roles, she'd be amazing. But, sod off. Oh dear, how sad, we lost that war. Don't think there's anything else we need to do here. We've got the conversion culturally going on. I think we want to keep remembering Anglic, because we do still have some Anglic what do you call them? People. He's got way too many troops for my liking. He'll gain 15 opinion. He's still at minus 30 anyway. Could just kill him. Problem is he'll be replaced by someone else who dislikes us. We are in debt, but we'll be out of debt quick enough. Surprisingly, our wife no longer likes us. Look, all we did was imprison our baby. There's no need to be funny about it, wife. You knew what I was like when I forced you to marry me. She has a fair bit of gold, so once she's old enough, I think we will fabricate a claim on her. Raiders. More raiders. Oh damn, Ivka got murdered. I wonder who murdered our kid. I mean, not that we really care. Problem is we're not getting gold off of these because it's the first place they're landing, so they haven't actually collected any gold yet. Which is annoying. Whoa, 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 whoa. Motherfucker. Wife, did you just let both of our good kids get imprisoned? Can you pay for their release, please? Ah, does that mean technically the problem is we've got to ransom them and we don't have any gold? Oh, I don't want to release the other child out of prison though. Well, when we get 25, we can get her. I'm not going to become a cannibal. That's really annoying, that is. That is really annoying. Oh, histo fact. Ooh, okay. Where are we? We're up here somewhere, aren't we? Ripon. Ripon will be around here somewhere. Technically the oldest city in Britain. In the sense of like being officially designated as a city. Because it was the first ever city to be granted a royal charter. About 900 AD or something. There you go, that'll do you. See user! Thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing, man? You join us, CK3. We are doing, have done a Survive as Northumbria. And we have survived. We hold this territory. And we have pretty much murdered everyone around us. Like, we have killed a lot of people. And we have married ourselves to Jarl Saga, who we managed to put on the throne of Jorvik. Which means our kid is going to inherit Jorvik, except both of our good kids just got captured in a raid on our wife's castle. So we're going to need to ransom them, and we don't have enough money to ransom them yet, which is a problem. We also want to try and make our priest not hate us. He is gluttonous, chaste, and patient, and he's a mastermind philosopher. Let's try rationality. Yeah, there we go. He liked us a bit more. But yeah, happy Sunday, man. What were you playing? What were you playing today? I didn't actually log in earlier and check. Ah, the classic. I must admit, the latest dev the dev diary for for EU4 is the first thing in ages that's made me kind of want to do it again. Like the whole really pushing on the Teutonic Knights and everything else. What do we want here? Probably vassal tax contribution. The other thing we could do is temporarily not pop off of this so that we can give the kids some stat boosts, but I think it's dangerous because we are at our domain limit. Right, we can almost get our daughter back. Oh, she's craven. Fuck, why is she craven? Yeah, let's cash in. Have you made any money yet? You've got money. You have got money. Can you finally pay us for that fucking hook? Thank you. Right. Give me my kid back. You arsehole. Right, we're going to have to send him to Saga again. If you could try not to lose our children this time, that would be useful, dear wife. Love of my life, if you could not lose our children. Ah, they automatically ward to her, so that's fine. And if you could stop giving them terrible traits, that would be useful as well. Who's got gold? No gold. Bit of gold. That's not a new pope, so we can't do it again on him. Queen Ermengarde might be worth fabricating a hook on. We're being raided. We can't deal with that raid, motherfuckers. Is that Alba? Alba, you little shit. Alba, your wife hates you. Did you know that? I suspect he can raid because he's Gaelic, and I bet you that allows him to raid. Is it worth getting him to learn whichever language he doesn't speak, either Norse, Cumbrian or English? Yeah, it could be. Kind of depends on which... No. It's not actually going to be that useful for them to learn Norse, because I don't think this will have culturally converted. It's more useful that they'll learn Anglo, which I think is what they speak. We want them to be Norse so that we can get the right men at arms and combine and do a bit of a divergent culture. Are you still on? Right, so we got 95. Yeah, we're good on that. It's getting quite busy in our cellars. Oh dear, how sad. He's dead. I hope you've learnt your lesson. That must be the Gaelic that's letting them raid. Right, he likes us now, so we don't need to do this anymore. Do we want to convert to insular? Is there any benefit to us in converting to insular? There probably isn't. The only thing it lets you do is have extra wives, and we don't really want extra wives, do we? Is there any other benefit to converting to insular? Not really. I don't think there's any benefit to us. Nope. A bunch of our vassals have converted though, so we need to deal with that. Nice! I mean, oh dear, how sad. Okay, that does technically clear the path if we wanted Mabin to inherit. But she's not looking good trait-wise at the moment. And both of them aren't amazing trait-wise. Oh, a tribal will do it as well. Is he a tribal ruler? Are they still technically a tribe? Yeah, they're still tribal, so they can raid. That probably does mean we need to do that now, though. He's actually got a bit of gold. Let's fabricate a hook on him. Bit harsh. There's a very much a Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man here. So just to confirm, we're going to tell Saga that Saga is threatening to kill her. Spider-Man pointing.gif. Let's not do that, it's silly. Theoretically, we could have another kid by her. She's still technically young enough. We might want to build up a bit of a cash reserve for our heir. There's probably an element of usefulness in that. We don't want to murder Saga yet because we kind of want to try. He's about to come of age. And he's not dead yet. He is apparently a lunatic. Kid, if you could hurry up and die in prison, that'd be good. That's fine, we still got a good chance of pulling that off. She is more of a threat than she used to be, and she does have a fair bit of gold. Right, I think we're going to build some barracks here. No, Jorvik is not tribal, it's feudal. It's one of the nice ones to start as if you want to be a feudal, you want to be a feudal Viking. Because it starts as feudal, which is really nice. He got Midas touched. Okay, I think Kinfin is our heir. Terrible intrigue, so he's not going to plot to do anything, but surprisingly useful. Our steward isn't actually our vassal, is he? So, no, he is our vassal, so we're going to leave him. We are being raided, but I think we probably can beat that raid. As long as we get there before they take the territory. Well, there goes our marshal. Did get some gold off of that one though, which is nice. Probably Robert here. Let's get some more Cumbrian going on. You could fuck off, please. If you could fuck a D off, we can disband them. Yeah, he is very much not like us. He is a humble, honest individual. She is deceitful now. She is looking more appealing. That Craven isn't the worst thing in the world, given that we're not going to command armies with her. We are the cultural head now, so can we get some city planning maybe? Don't think we're going to get onagers yet. We're on barracks. I think we stay on barracks. I do wonder if we could plot our way into Neustria and go Norman. It wouldn't be that hard. Basically, we marry Constance and kill his kids. Kind of depends on which. Let's get a hook on him. I want to see which of our kids we're going with. Seriously, kid, can you just die in the dungeon, please? The other thing is we don't know when we're going to die. She's got a son. Well, that's what I'm wondering, is we could go Norman. And Norman would be nice. We can also extort our subjects again. Thing is, I think we're ready to die. It just comes down to whether we're going to manipulate stuff before then. Question is whether we want Saga to die yet. No, we got that kid. This is the problem. We need that kid to die. I mean, actually we don't. He's in prison. So we can just take the title off of him. Definitely think we're keeping cash in the bank now for the heir. Because we're 63. We are fine health at the moment, but... So the only reason that we can't declare Danelaw is that we don't have anything in the English de jure. So if we took something in the English de jure, we could declare Danelaw. County of Lombardia. We could get to Cornwall before they could land. I think let's fabricate a claim. Oh, we're converting religion. If we finish that and we're still alive, we're fabricating a claim on Cornwall. And we're going for Cornwall. Gwynedd took Isle of Man. There's still a chance she might turn out to be decent. That would also work. Weirdly. But we probably want to put that down and help her out. Because they'd go independent. I need to see what our daughter turns into. The trouble is we don't have enough to disinherit our son. There's no way he'll take vows. She's Midas touched as well. Oh, chat, what do we do? She's got a trait, and she's less rubbish at intrigue than he is. Be 150, which is not impossible. And it's essentially 2 years. The problem is we still need Gurgi here to die in prison, which he's stubbornly refusing to do. So she's 16, so if she marries him, because she won't let marry him, it'll be 1,000. But I bet you'll marry him. Ah, yeah, won't work. He'll inherit Jorvik still, yeah. He's got to die. This kind of comes down to us knowing when we're going to die. How close do we think we are to death? I mean, we can hedge our bets, because he's also got a daughter. And we can hook him into marrying. How much do you want me to YOLO this, chat? Because we could YOLO it. So the absolute pure YOLO it option is we imprison him, execute him, plot to kill Saga. We pull off the executions just before we kill Saga, and we marry our daughter matrilineally to Neustria's son, second son, and kill his other son. That's the full YOLO option. The problem is we don't know when we're going to die, but it probably is soon. I mean, this is almost a kind of 1, maybe 2 stream run, isn't it? So let's do it. YOLO. YOLO. We proved the start works. So we need to murder her. We need to murder him. And these aren't guaranteed, so this might go wrong. We can invite. How much? 150, fuck off. 37. See, he's much more reasonable. And we want to arrange Mabin to marry Jacques. No, I think we're alright. The order of succession is that. Fuck. Stupid game. Right, there's no point in doing that. Oh, we're just going to go old school murder bastard. Hey, Duke Galsbert, you know I was trying to kill your son, and you found out about it. No hard feelings, yeah? Do you just want to let me educate them instead? I promise that I won't imprison him and kill him. 100% pinky swear promise. Only 50%? Fuck off. $75? What about your prices, man? Ugh, fine. Is there anything else we should be doing? He's on cultural conversions. He's almost finished sorting out the religious issues. Support schemes. $65. So I don't want to spend any more money because our heir is going to need it. She's probably going to lose a chunk of Yorkshire. Right, that's piece one of the puzzle. Right, Saga is almost dead. 3 months. So, piece two of the puzzle. Here we go, chat. YOLO. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, it's just the game being weird and bugging out. Don't stress me out like that, game. My agents have acquired a discreet powder which leaves no trace when dissolved in drink. The servants responsible for refilling and handling Jarl Saga's cup have been bribed to look the other way, and all that remains is my approval to smuggle the poison into her next refreshing drink. A toast to Jarl Saga's health. Oh dear, petty Queen Saga is dead, killed by a deep draught of spiced wine. My agent slipped the poison into her goblet and watched it dissolve without trace. Oh dear, Saga, how sad, how sad. Right. We really need to die. We are not a nice person, are we? She's rakish. She's a 17-year-old rakish character. We should be able to negotiate an alliance. Which is good. I'm pretty certain everyone else must want us dead by now. The question is whether we push... No, we go dip now. Let's see if we can get one more groom to rule in. Majesty focus. That's going to drop us down beneath our domain, but that doesn't matter because now we can marry. Doesn't really matter who we marry. As long as they've not got terrible... So we've only got 2 on stewardship, so we need someone with at least 9. If they get us an alliance, all the better. There's no one there really worth it, so just give us someone with a crazy good stewardship. 41. We want someone who's not going to suddenly give us a kid. So we want someone who is 44 would do. She's not going to give us a kid. She is a lunatic. Ideally do with someone who's 45. It's probably filtering on fertile, isn't it? Don't filter on fertile. Give me someone who is infertile, please. You'll do. Thank you very much. Right, anything else we should do? People with gold. Alfred has a lot of gold. Should we just kill Alfred because we can? No, because we're going to be Catholics. Having a strong Catholic ruler is actually quite useful to us. Can fabricate a hook on him. Just a last bit of money, isn't it? I feel like we should kill the King of Sweden just because we can. Let's take a YOLO pop at the King of Sweden. Swedish kings when they're that large are always problematic, so let's see if we can screw with him a bit. Oh shit, we need to kill his son. Yeah, no, sorry. We are not a nice person. And actually, focus. Yeah, she is on managed domain, so that's fine. Yeah, he is. He's like, dude. I think it is an achievement to have it from the Pope. I probably got it already. Be really nice to get Groom to rule. He does not endorse me at all. My bishop does not fucking like me. The only person who still likes me is my spy master, and that's because I keep him in work. At least Lanarkshire is always almost converted. We absolutely need to join you in that war. She needs a hand here. Let's help her out. He's about to raid us, the little fucker. Why are you so fast? Come here, you little shits. Oh, come on. Right, we need to go reinforce her. How are there so many people in this fucking war? Oh, it's all the people from Ireland rebelling. Right, we finally caught them. Problem is, the smart thing for her to do would be to white piece this out, and she's not going to. I don't really want to fight those raiders. Well, that territory breaking away, don't really care about. It's not actually that useful to us. Can we not fight the raiders, please? Oh, she's got to fight the raiders, so we do want to get in there. We are almost certainly going to lose this war. If I was running this war, we wouldn't lose this war, but I'm not running this war. Because I'd white peace it, and she won't. She'll now march all the way over to fucking Ireland, whereas I would be white piecing that bad boy out right now. So the initial goal was just survive, which we've done. The new stretch goal is essentially become the Normans. So we've got Mabin here as our daughter she's our primary heir, and she is technically the Jarl of Jorvik. But we had to put her on the throne early. The issue is she is going to lose this war. And it's not a huge problem because we can get that territory back. It's just more annoying because if I was already playing as her, I'd have white pieced this. But now it's going to go against us because they'll come for us now. If we can keep dragging them around, we can make them take losses by moving through our territory. Because they have to move through forts to do it. What we kind of want to do is keep dragging them around until she's finished sieging us down, but she won't stay on the siege. She'll keep coming back to try and reinforce us. Or we need to die. Because if I can die, I'll be her, and if I'm her, I can white piece it. This is essentially a siege race now. Can we suicide? I don't think we can. We don't have the right traits to suicide. Kind of semi-dependent on a stress death. I love the symbol for Kinslayer. It's great. It's going to come down to whether that's enough to win the war or not, because that siege will finish before my siege does, and they might capture her because she won't be in command of the army. Piece it, piece it, piece it. Oh! Fuck me, that was close. Ooh. We really need to die. We really need to die. Can we please die? Although not until we've got that, because then we can... No fighting in the family. I am clearly the best Northumbrian around. Right. give us groom to rule. She now has 16. So yeah. We are not a good person. Do we want to ransom him back? Yeah, alright. Gold is gold. We can demand payments. We'll get 90 gold off of Alfred. No, we can't send ourselves to the downstairs nursery. Sadly. Do we need to do anything? Yes, we could do with improving control in Dunbar. He only dislikes us 91 now. 3 years left on cultural conversion there. She should be alright on that. She's basically revoking stuff left, right and centre, and she's doing okay with it. F's! Can we get some F's in chat, please, for Jarl Iella? Jarl Iella of Northumbria has found peace in Christ's embrace. At 68 years of age, he died of old age. Known for his twisted, conniving mind, he never revealed his true intentions to anybody, not even his close friends. Mabin ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills. She is sure to be admired by her subjects. He was not a nice guy, but he saved his kingdom. He saved his kingdom. I like that we don't know how many people he killed as his daughter. He killed a lot more people than that. Right. Look at that. Who did we lose that to? Our nephew. Didn't even know we had a nephew. We're getting that back. Right. Nephew, dear nephew. You are getting the shit kicked out of you as soon as we've dealt with this. Oh, is that our sister's kid? Ugh. Right. First things first. We are over our domain limit. But we're 1 under, so if we go with a stewardship, which we probably want to be doing... we go domain focus, and we're going to go down that track. We are very stressed. How about we call a hunt? Fuck Kingdom of Albanus. Why are we doing stuff in Kingdom of Alba? I don't even want to know why we're doing stuff in Kingdom of Alba. So we've got our betrothal in place. We are short on allies. And we're not going to have any chance of getting any more, so we have problems here. We need to give away a bit of territory. What are we keeping? We're probably keeping Northumbria. We're keeping Jorvik. Do we keep Leeds? Maybe we give... Oh, Leeds is very good. We'll keep Lothian when we get Lothian back. Let's get rid of Kelso. Right, what do we need in councillors? We have 9 prisoners. We can usurp that, so we absolutely should, because that's going to push us back into positive prestige. Council. How about we don't make him our steward? We are going to get ourselves murdered pretty damn fast here. Oh, we are not in a good position. Have some gold. Sway. So we've got a Sartru lurking over here. We probably should get them converting that. We are currently Norse, so that's fine. Give me some control boosts in West Riding. Do we actually have... We have enough Norse territory that we could... So if we want to diverge culture, if we want to hybridize a culture, the Cumbrian, we just need a bit more cultural acceptance and some prestige. We're going to get the prestige, that's not a problem. So we kind of want you on cultural acceptance in somewhere that's going to give us Cumbrian. We've got 0, but we'll gain on it, so that's fine. Danelaw would be nice, but we're not going to get Danelaw. We need 2 duchies, which we can get. We need to be distinguished. If we can get distinguished, we can go Danelaw. Right, we need to give that to someone. If we get a better steward, who's the best person we can make a steward? Do we have anyone at court we could marry? No. Right, let's go with an existing vassal. It can be you. I feel like we should go kill them and then come back. Kelso we just need to give someone to someone who doesn't hate us. The problem is everyone's going to not like us because of Daddy, as much as anything else. I would really like him to gain 30 opinion of me. He was our former spy master, wasn't he? Or Daddy's former spy master. I wonder whether we want him. Count Gerdor's on -16. He's a powerful vassal. He'd go in mine. If we put him on the council, he's going to lose 40 of that. That'll do. And we absolutely want you on disrupt schemes. Okay, I'm feeling slightly more confident that we're not going to get murdered. We are losing a ton of money, but there's nothing we can do about that at the moment. Oh, fuck off with the marching faster. Bullshit. Right, war over. You can give me that title back. And you can go away. Which means we can give that out. To someone. Local noble will do. He's got my Excalibur. Let's get Lothian back first, because that's the more important one. Basically, the risk here is we die. And that, we can leave besiegers. He's gonna... There he comes over here, so we can attack him. I just want to be really careful of raiders. Raiders are a problem for us. Here come the rest of his mob. They'll probably kill them, but we'll beat the combined forces afterwards, so that's fine. Oh, fuck off. Why is everyone suddenly so fucking fast in this game? I really don't want to lead. You're a terrible soldier for a start. Right, let's just do this siege, and then we'll go kill them. Those raiders will ignore. Stewardship, we actually want to go down meritocracy because we want the things on that and we want administrator. My main concern is we lose a lot of gold when we got our armies raised. We're getting raided to shit here. Dude, why have you got a weak hook on me? There needs to be a thing that warns you when you take over as someone and people have hooks on you. I know it's under the menu things, but it should be a notification. Right, is she actually influencing the war thing? She's not. It's just worth us slapping these raiders down because we get good little bit of prestige and everything else for it. He is on cultural acceptance, that's fine. Oh, this is problematic. Actually, contrite is not the worst trait for us because yeah, we're going to go contrite. We can do a feast as well, which... Yeah, we need to sway the Spymaster. I think. Let's have a look. No, he's on 18. He's on 18. We're alright. People are starting to not hate us. We do need a bishop that likes us. Oh, our cultural acceptance doesn't matter, does it? Because we're going to go Norman. We're going Norman anyway. Right, Edinburgh we're keeping hold of. Probably get rid of one of these. At least temporarily. Maybe we ditch. We'll ditch that one. Again, I'd really like somebody who didn't hate me, but there we go. Who doesn't already have land. No, that's the former army. That was the reinforcements for that dude. Right, money is our problem. But we have held things just about together for now. She does not look. Let's sort her barbershopness out. I think it would help if she looked a bit more regal. I don't think she deserves a full crown yet. She can have a Norse circlet. There we go, that's a bit better. So he's 6 months off finishing control there, but then yeah, then we'll flip him to doing control in Lothian. Don't need them pinned anymore. Fucking hell. Problem with this is it's screwing our council. But we can't murder people. We're just not going to be any good at it. Who else has got shit on me? Why can't I modify his contract? Oh, he's tribal. Oh, fuck's sake. Would you kindly fuck off? Because I really don't need that territory. And you're blatantly going to force yourself onto my council. And you hate me anyway and you've got troops. Go away. No, they get a decision where they can go feudal. But they don't automatically go feudal. Like, you're legitimately terrible at everything else. can raise a rune stone. Fucking idiot. So we need to completely control 2 counties. I think we only completely control 1. We need to go to war with Mercia to get the other one. Which isn't probably going to happen. Well, I could murder him. Destiny is all, yeah. For purely thematic reasons, we should rename this Northumbria. We probably should, really. Or make that primary. There you go. We are now Northumbria again. Oh, we want that back. We can't go to war with him again yet. Right, so that's pointless now. I mean, at least this Spy Master doesn't hate us. We are creeping up. Why now? Why have I been overwhelmed with stress? What happened? Nothing happened. Really don't want to go to a brothel. If sod's law is we'll instantly get syphilis if we do that. Do we want to raise a runestone? No, we'll keep the money. The money might be useful. Complete control of the lord of every county in the duchy. You know, you need to have them as either control it personally or have them as your vassals. So totally doable. I mean, we could beat him in a war. I think the main issue is we completely control Northumbria, but we don't technically completely control York. But we could go to war with him for what's left of it. I absolutely do have a cause for war. Because he's got my de jure territory. No, raising runestone won't reduce stress. It just gives me some piety and some bits, but doesn't really help. We inherited Durham, so we'll give that out again. Since when is Hull part of Yorkshire? Part of ancient territory, isn't it? Like, we should be able to go for that. We could just put in a claim for it. Let's let him finish doing that religious conversion first. He's got 2 years left to go. So in 2 years we'll put in a claim on Lindsay. Yeah, okay. No, we died! Game over. We got murdered. Rip us. Run ends. F. You know why? It's because that fucking arsehole got himself onto our council, which then meant our level 27 spy master would have been really annoyed. But the important thing is, we proved it is possible. You can survive as Northumbria and do quite well. So that was a fun little run. I'm quite pleased with that. So yeah, so your strategy if you want to do Northumbria is what we did. That worked really well. And we just got kind of unlucky with, to be honest, like, it's partly because I YOLO'd the inheritance. If we'd done it in a bit more systematic way, we'd have been better. But yeah, totally doable. Just try not to get murdered. Who took over? Oh, is that our nephew? The Jutes, House Jute, are now in charge. Ding, 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 indeed. He probably did kill us. Does it say who killed us? Didn't say who killed us, but there you go. It is doable. You can survive as Northumbria.